I don't often have a lot of time or energy for cooking because I'm really busy all the time. Plus, I don't really like cooking all that much. So I'm gonna show you guys 3 lazy 10-minute high protein meals that I'm making this week to help me lose fat. They're super tasty and filling because of all the protein in them, and they're really quick and easy to put together. And because of those things, lazy meals like these help me lose 130 pounds, and I've kept it off for 11 years, but that's a 1-to-1. Woohoo! I'm gonna be making pizza nachos, vanilla cookies and cream protein waffles with raspberries on top, and spaghetti and meatballs with Caesar salad on the side. Buckle up, but it's gonna be a fun ride. I'm starting with the pizza nachos, so this is what you're gonna need. Hi! Before I get into it, if you want to support the channel and you think you can handle more of this thing and cute sassy, we have channel memberships. So if you want to click the join button, you can become a member of the Cute Heart Club and you'll get a variety of exclusive videos, including food reviews where we review low-calorie foods, the newest ones, and tell you if they're worth buying or not, plus baller custom emojis. So we're gonna need 2 pieces of parchment paper to make it easier for when we melt the cheese in the air fryer, 2 bags of protein chips. I'm using the Quest pizza flavored chips, and we actually just reviewed these for the members, so you can check out that review if you want to know what we think about them. And I'm making 2 servings of nachos, 1 for me and 1 for Kyle. That's why we have 2 bags. Then we need 2 tablespoons of bacon crumble divided into 1 tablespoon each, and I'm using the Kirkland fully cooked bacon crumble from Costco. We need 60 grams of pizza mozzarella shredded divided into 30 grams each, and I'm using the Kirkland signature shredded pizza mozzarella from Costco. I love it because a 1/4 cup or 30 grams is only 90 calories, which is amazing. And then we need 2 turkey pepperoni sticks sliced and divided into 1 pepperoni stick each. And we're using the Pillars turkey bites that we get from Costco. We need some pasta sauce. We're gonna use 4 tablespoons total, 2 per serving. And we are using the garlic and herb pasta sauce, the Great Value one from Walmart. We use pasta sauce because it's cheaper than pizza sauce, and we just leave it in this container and pull from it from the week because we make pizza stuff a lot because we love pizza. And then we need 4 tablespoons of sliced black olives divided into 2 tablespoons each, and we're just using the Great Value brand sliced black olives. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the Quest chips on the protein paper. I'm gonna put the Quest chips on the parchment paper because it makes it easier, mess-free cleanup in the air fryer and easier to transfer to a plate after. And I'm gonna put the parchment paper on plates because this makes it easier to bring this over to the air fryer. So I'm just gonna empty each bag onto 1 sheet of parchment. And I'll just arrange it a bit so that we can spread out like the toppings and everything on it.
Oh, those smell so good.
They really do smell amazing. Okay, that looks pretty spread out. And then we'll do the other one. Oh yeah, they're pretty solid, not crumbly. Pretty good. Sometimes you can get real crumbly ones.
This bag was a little better. That'll be mine. And
You know, you're cute, you can have. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is dollop 2 tablespoons of the sauce onto each serving. And Kyle and I are gonna be going between the pizza nachos and the spaghetti and meatballs with the Caesar salad for dinner this week. And then we're gonna be having the waffles as a dessert. What's really cool about the waffles though, is that they are so versatile. I eat them for any meal, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and dessert, because they're just so versatile and so tasty. Okay, then what I wanna do is I'm gonna put most of the cheese on now so that everything kind of sticks to it. But I wanna save a little bit for the top for visual plus to have everything fully stick together. So just a little bit of cheese left over.
Pretty good looking pizza crust you got going on.
Yeah, I know. This is gonna be so good. So now I'm gonna put 1 turkey pepperoni stick on each serving of nachos. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the bacon and just sprinkle the 1 tablespoon of bacon crumble over top. And I'll do the same on this one. Okay, now we'll go in with the black olives. And I'll just spread these all around. We love black olives on pizza and stuff. Oopsie, lost one. Man overboard there. And then we'll finish with the rest of the shredded cheese. That's gonna look great. Visually and tasty yummy. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is preheat the air fryer. I just wanna heat these up so that everything's kind of a little golden and the cheese is melty. So I'm gonna do 390 degrees and I'm gonna cook them in batches in the air fryer, like 1 at a time, 2 to 3 minutes, just until the cheese is melted. And I'll show you what I do with the preheating. Okay, the air fryer's preheated. I'm just gonna take the parchment and slide it in like that. That's why I like the plate, because it makes it so easy. So I'm gonna do this one for 2 to 3 and then the other one for 2 to 3. All right, so they took 2 minutes each in the air fryer and they look delicious. I can't wait to eat them. Before I give you the calories, if you want to know more of exactly what I ate and did to lose my weight and keep it off, I have 4 weight loss ebooks. You can buy them separately and use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off, or you can buy all 4 in my everything bundle for a cheaper price, then use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off the already cheaper price for a double savings, bud. The link is down below if you want to check it out. So this makes 2 servings. Per serving, it's 345 calories, 19 grams of fat, 9 grams of carbs, and 35 grams of protein.
Whoa, that's great.
Oh yeah, that's what I love about Quest Chips. You get your nachos plus protein to be more full. So let's take a little of the olives, a little of the sauce. Yeah, look at that yummy. Oh, bud. Taking a ride to Flavor Town. You gotta make these. These are so good. Sassy, you're gonna love these, bud.
Yeah.
Wow, these are good. Time to make vanilla cookies and cream protein waffles with raspberries. So this is what we're gonna need. 2 protein waffles, vanilla flavored. These are the Eggo protein waffles in the buttermilk vanilla flavor. I love these, they're amazing. They have a chocolate and a strawberry one too, and they're all so good. I have them sitting in the toaster here, ready to go. Then we need some low-calorie syrup for topping. We really like the Steve's Maples. We get it from Walmart. It's sugar-free, low-calorie syrup, and I give myself anywhere from 1 to 4 tablespoons of that. I usually use just 1 with this one, but I give myself the option for more. Then we need 1.5 Oreo thins that have been crushed. I just put them in a napkin. I close it like this, and then I use the back of a spoon to crush it, and I find it does a really good job. Then we need 1/2 cup of plain fat-free Greek yogurt, and this one is from Costco, the Kirkland brand. I like to make a protein topping for my waffles with that. Then we need 15 grams of protein powder, vanilla flavored, to go in the protein topping. And this is literally the best tasting vanilla protein powder ever. This is HTLT Subs casein and whey protein powder in the vanilla ice cream flavor. Most vanilla protein powders don't taste very good. We've tried like all of them. This is literally the best tasting we have ever tried. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below if you want to get some. And then we need 1/2 cup of fresh raspberries. So what I'm gonna do is get the waffles toasting. While they're toasting, I'm gonna mix my protein powder in Oh, there's a little left in the container. I'm gonna mix my protein powder in with my yogurt until it's really well combined. And this makes a really nice, thick mousse-like texture. And it's a really great protein topping. I love this because it adds flavor and creaminess and protein without adding a whole lot of calories. And it makes the waffles taste really a lot like dessert. And I love dessert anything. Okay, now I'm gonna fold in these Oreos. There. Just like stir them in gently. So that's the protein topping ready to go. Now I'm just gonna wait for my waffles to toast and then we're gonna top them. That's how easy and lazy this is, bud. All right, the waffles are done toasting. I'm just getting Sassy's put in the toaster. And now what I'm gonna do is take the protein topping. I've got these laid out on a plate and I'm just gonna dollop the topping over the 2 waffles. Now, we'll sprinkle the raspberries on. Like that. And then we're gonna drizzle a tablespoon of the syrup over top.
Guys, if you haven't tried this, come on now.
You guys, it's so good. You're gonna love this. All right, that looks picture perfect, my bud. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of syrup.
Oh, living on the edge.
I sure am. There we go. Now, so this makes 1 serving. For 1 serving, it's 384 calories, 8 grams of fat, 46 grams of carbs, and 33 grams of protein.
Yes.
What a beautiful dessert. Okay, let's get some waffle, some topping, some raspberry.
That's a good bite right there.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need a bigger mouth.
No comment. Surfing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm surfing the waves. It's so good. I'm surfing the flavor top. Stay tuned because we're making spaghetti and meatballs with Caesar salad next. That is delicious, my bud. We're making spaghetti and meatballs now with Caesar salad on the side. And this is what we're gonna need. 1 cup of pasta sauce, and I'm using the Great Value garlic and herb pasta sauce from Walmart. We're gonna need some meatballs. Oh my goodness, I've got them in the microwave. I forgot to heat them up. So we're gonna need some cooked meatballs, pre-cooked meatballs, or ready-made meatballs. I'm using the Great Value Italian style beef meatballs, and we're gonna need 6 of them divided into 3 each and sliced in half because I'm making 2 servings, 1 for me and 1 for Kyle. My brain. I put them in the microwave to heat up and I forgot to heat them up. Then we're gonna need 4.5 ounces of protein spaghetti, and I'm using the Catelli Spaghetti Protein Plus. I weighed the pasta before cooking, and how I cooked it was in a pot of boiling salted water for 10 minutes until it was tender. Then I drained it and put it back in the pot. And then we need a bag of Caesar salad or a Caesar salad kit, and this is the Your Fresh Market Caesar salad kit from Walmart. So I'm just gonna grab the meatballs out of the microwave. 30 seconds I heated those for. I'm just gonna put those over there. And what I'm gonna do is put the sauce right into the pot.
We cut them in half because they're massive.
Yeah, they're so big. I figured that cutting them in half would be good. And then it feels like you get more when you cut things in half too. So I'm just gonna give this a little swisheroo, mix it around until the noodles are fully coated in the sauce. And then I'm gonna divide it into the bowls and sprinkle the meatballs on top because that way we'll get the same amount of meatballs. We won't be missing out on calories or getting too many calories. Okay, so that looks good. I'm gonna put the spaghetti in here And I'm gonna do a 1 cup. I think this should do like about 1 cup of pasta for each of us. We'll see how that goes. So let's start with 1 cup. And then we'll go from there. That looks good. So 1 cup, and we'll just spread that around so that the meatballs have something to go on. And then scoop that in there. Perfect.
That's perfect.
Yep. I'm just gonna get some of that sauce. And let's put the meatballs on. So we get, looks like you get 6 meatballs. I love that. Oh, I love spaghetti and meatballs. Okay, so there's the portions of our spaghetti. Now what we're gonna do is mix up the salad. This is one of my favorite things to do. Get a bag salad and dump it in a bowl. It tastes great and you don't have to do any work. Okay, now we're just gonna get all the stuff out of here. I love that it comes with its own croutons and stuff. And these croutons are not hard. You know how sometimes like certain salad kits and
Yes,
croutons.
I do not like hard croutons.
Me neither.
If I like these, then they're fairly soft.
Yeah, they are pretty soft. So there's the Parmesan cheese, the croutons, and now we'll go in with the dressing. And then we'll just mix this up and divide it into the 2 bowls. And presto changeo, dinner is done, my
Can't
bud.
get easier than this.
Not at all. These were perfect lazy meals. Okay, just I don't want to miss out on any of the dressing. Okay, now get my other tongs here. Mix this up until everything's coated, and then I'll divide it up. Okay, salad's ready. I'm gonna measure it into the bowls, and I always do 1 cup first. And usually the bag salads do like a heaping 1.5 cups of salad. So we'll go like that. Some for me, some for cute Sassy. Okay, and then the 1/2 cup. Put that in there. There she is. And then 1/2 here. And then anything left, I'll just divide between our 2 bowls. So there's just a little left. Do a little zhuzh there. And a little zhuzh here. There. That's it. Bob's your uncle, bud. Look at this. Whoa. Dinner ready in a flash. All right, so this makes 2 meals. Per meal, it is 605 calories, 26 grams of fat, 69 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of protein. And look how much food you get. And it's gonna be really filling because of the volume in the salad and the protein in the noodles and the meatballs and stuff. So these are really big, so I'm gonna cut that a little more. And I'm Italian, so I gotta do a little swirl.
Oh.
And then in you go, buddy. That's my jam.
I love how quick this meal is. It looks fancy, but it's real quick.
Oh, guys, you gotta love this. You gotta make it. You're gonna just love it in your belly, like, That's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.
See ya.
Catch you in the next one. Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.